Yeah, he has.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
They just throw the puck off like
The biggest concern. But other than that, you're looking at like Winner's Curse and the puck. Fairly telegraphed abilities to catch on.
Here we go. Sylar, he's got a bit of a difficulty here with 4 heroes having a look at him, and that is almost certainly going to be your first blow going the way of Ramses as he picks it up with the Breathe Fire, picks up the Bouncy Rune. A little interested to see that they do decide though to have Ramses play the mid lane with the DK though. Yeah. As I guess it's just the fact I think as you know, no one, even though he's great at the DK, he probably does play more Tiny than Ramses plays Tiny. I think that's probably the certain apparently they're trying to they wanted to get VP hit, and they do have it. And obviously the mid lane matchup a little bit better to have the DK rather than the Tiny here on his own in the earlier stages. And no one has the potential to get something done on that top lane with the backup of the Wyvern. If VGJ Thunder's supports are forced to move elsewhere, Sylar's got to be a little careful, but see what CS on the bottom lane between Pasha and Yang. 7 for 3, 7 for 1, pretty even. Pasha has taken a little bit of a beating. Looks like the Scorched Earth has already been used to give Pasha one bit of a rundown. Mid lane, eyes towards Karma. Got Lil bringing in the Hellbent Smasher, and that's going to be the second kill for VP. Great early rotation there from the Enchantress as he picks up the ideal sort of creep to gank a Storm.
Gotta love the Purge creep.
Yeah, and this is going to be the weakness early on for VGJ Thunder. They have to be careful around this mid lane because Ench ganking at any time before that Storm hits 6, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to deal with on his own.
Nice stuff from Fate though. He's stealing those bounty runes. Very important if you can't get kills on these heroes. I think AO also got one up top there on the Dazzle too. So trying to find some gold, whereas you can see them both there 0-0 on the old last hits. Sad support life.
Well, make a move from the bottom lane all the way up to the top. The Avalanche at the top.
Oh, look at it toss onto the Centaur.
Perfectly executed, but it isn't quite enough, or is it? Sylar, one more touch, indeed solo. He's got the range there as he comes flapping his wings over the tree line, and VP getting away with that despite VGJ Thunder doing their best attempt there with the 3 of the heroes to keep.
Just going for the Howl and the Feral Impulse, but very painful against the Winter Wyvern. Just going to be countered by that ultimate, more damage coming in early on in the game.
With that rotation, getting the stun from the neutral creep. Breathe Fire from Ramses finishes off the job. Thunder will look to do anything about this defense.
This is going to look a lot like mid, I think. They just pop that ulti and he's like, alright, let's go to the next tower. Like, I'm not stopping. I'm going to force this rotation.
Up top though, they will have to respond to this. The move forward's been made. Doom has been dropped onto the Tiny. Reaction comes in, but this Tiny is falling low. But the deny is there. They'll get the deny. Ramses making sure that there's no kill here for VGJ Thunder. Now they're looking for potential turnaround. They turn towards Storm. He's out of mana. He's controlled by Lil. VP get the kill. Pressure that the VP have been able to keep on to VGJ Thunder at this stage by opening up mid, top lane. I'm going to try and dive in onto Aya by the looks of it. Pasha jaunts forward, has the silence. That's going to be a 6th kill for VP as Aya to fall. Smoke up from VGJ Thunder. We'll see what they can actually do with it. This sort of smoke through. They don't have Doom for 75. Still on cooldown, and they'll have to just let this one go yet again. Another tower. Yang's still hanging around on relatively low health. He does have the Scorched Earth, but Pasha Lil, they're moving in. TP's coming through, but it doesn't matter. The Doom's down, but VP will pay for that one. Getting a little greedy there. They'll lose 2 heroes, maybe even more. Solo also going to be chased down by Sylar and Karma with that potential you talked about zipping in. Solo is up to the high ground. They do have the Boulder Smash just in time. Comes in from the push. Ramses again with the Elder Dragon form, getting some damage onto the tier 2. The rest of VP's coming to back him up. VGJ Thunder are going to be there to look for the 5. Boulder Smash comes in onto Lil. Silence onto 3. Hammer zipping straight in. They've got the Doom down as well onto the Dragon Knight. Winter's Curse laid down, holds back the Dazzle, allows the team to kill their own Dazzle. Sylar's taken down as well by the Impetus. They do lose the DK as he goes, no, it's another deny. Pasha was able to deny the DK who was doomed. So second denied target. Lil, by the looks of it, may just survive. And VGJ Thunder, they don't look quite as lucky. Fate's got to get out. Storm can't escape. He's out of mana. Jump 4 from Pasha. He's going to be able to take down the Earth Spirit. They've lost 4 yet again. Blink 4 from no one. He's got his eyes on Yang. It's a beefy target. He'll let that one go with the face boots. These denies on these big targets, these big kills that VGJ Thunder would absolutely love to have. But they're there each and every time with the deny.
Yeah, and Solo had just gotten the curse off. Like, it was 2 seconds off cooldown, and he's able to land on the 3 heroes like that. Didn't have the Lycan, so not able to just slay everyone instantly.
Could be in a bit of trouble, and should quickly with Kama zipping in. They'll take down one. Turn towards Ramses, but not quite enough mana in the tank for Kama to bring down a DK. The rest of VPA is wrapping around behind VGJ Thunder. Io's going to hide, but he can't. They've already spotted him out. They've got the silence. Dazzle taken down.
Gotcha.
Side of VGJ into more of like this 5-man Dota, and that's when you really feel bad, you know?
Yeah. So, no one. He's got the blink combo onto Yang. Not quite enough damage though to finish him off. Yang might be able to turn. Winter's Curse laid down as Solo will hold back Sylar for a little bit of time. Zipfril from Kama finds Solo in the tree line. They will burst down the Wyvern. They're looking towards no one as well. They have the walls on him. Go for this, they roll forward on Fave, find the connection, but Lil and Pash is there with the response. Jump forward, Dream Coil down onto the Earth Spirit. Great save there onto Sylar from Io at the last moment, keeping Sylar alive. Fave may not be quite as lucky. We'll see if he's able to roll away from this one, but with the impetus is flying through from Lil, Fave should fall. He'll go for the silence and the rollout, stopping the last impetus. He's looking to juke it down the tree line, but the vision is there. Lil will be able to make the connection.
Just like standing at the top is not going to work well for them. They need to find Solo. And he's lurking back there.
Let's see what they can do with this already. VP, it's going to be the Doom drop down onto Ramsey. Pasha jumps in, manages to get the Dream Coil though, onto 3 of them. They'll get the toss as well, procking the stun. That's the Earth Spirit down, but they have lost the Wyvern. The Doom as well on Ramsey's, meaning that there's a setup there for Kama to come in, finish off the kill. VGJ Thunder, they find 2. They're looking for more. Sylar desperately trying to chase down no one. Has he got the damage to bring him down once he has? So that's going to be the Aegis pop. Lil being focused by Yang and Io. He's surrounded by the Doom. Sylar has lost the ultimate form, but the heal's gone off Lil. Lil should tick down one more touch. One right click from the Dazzle will do it. That's going to be a 3rd down on VP. No one will be able to keep his second life intact. Pasha's still alive, but as you were mentioning, great wraparound from VGJ Thunder. VP though, they're not done. They look to jump back in. No one has the quick 1-2 combo, able to blow down the Doom. They have the Vortex, dragging back in no one. Do they have the damage to bring down this Tiny? He's just turning towards Kama. Kama's low on mana. He's only got a little bit left, trying to zip back in range, but they have to respect this Tiny. You can see how terrified they are. Keeping their distance. Pasha just coming back in and forth. He firsted and are able to sort of catch VP out off guard just outside the base. They've certainly got a good chance of making a go at it. Yang down bottom, opens up from the Shadow Blade with the Doom onto the Pug. Can't chase him down here with the Scorched Earth. Needs a +1 and he'll get it. In comes the Storm. Kama's got the control. You know, very, as you mentioned, it's just all about VGJ Thunder looking for those opportunities and should have pick up themselves. Kama's very low on mana here though. No one has got the catch. Set up for Ramses. Pash is there as well. That's Kama down. Indeed, just after he picks up
the Orchid. I don't know if that's going to be feasible for him in terms of survivability. Feels like he might need a BKB or something, but I guess you have to play risky and aggressive. He understands the present behind the air. So.
Yeah, trying to open up. No one's going to come in with the action. Jumps forward. Solo has the Winter's Curse down off the Earth Spirit, holding in place. Fade's going to be detected. The Crave is there from Io. They're looking to get Sylar out of this one, and they're going to be able to as well. The 3rd hero down on VP. Pasha will jump in, finish off the Lycan. It's a 3 for 2 at the moment, favouring VGJ Thunder. They've got their eyes on Lil. Boulder Smash comes in. They have the control with the Vortex from Kama, dragging him back in. Have they got the damage? He's got that passive, slowing down the right clicks, but the burst from Io will finish him off. The net worth lead there. They could definitely continue to play the farm game, as you say, just sort of get to that sweeter spot where they can sort of go through pushes.
There's a lot of heroes here.
I mean, up top, no one. I don't think he's getting out of this. Indeed, with 3 heroes surrounding him, he is gone. Another pick off for VGJ Thunder. You do have VP coming through. Pasha leading the way, seeing if we can find something in return. Sylar, he's popped the ult. He's going to look straight towards Pasha. That'll be the Eul Scepter. Should be able to play his way out. No, the silence comes in perfectly timed, and that's going to be a double kill for Kama. 2 in the terms that they could look to try and go aggressive themselves. There's still tier 2s for the take. There's still a tier 1 on the bottom lane. Hasn't been taken. Top lane, they've found Lil. Solo will have the Winter's Curse on the Doom. That's a lot of damage coming in from his teammates as Yang will fall. Solo able to save Lil and get that turnaround kill. This is always going to be the problem, as we talked about in the draft and such. Yeah. This Wyvern again.
Around from the Dazzle, so still a little bit tempting coming high ground here.
we go. Up they go, they push, they force out the fortification. Zip from Karma, zip back, clear out the way, the tower's down. Sylar for the sideline, and the ultimate ready to try and chase down VP. See what they can claim here. They know that there's no Winter's Curse for a bit of time. Karma zips forward, Lil did get out the heal. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Pasha jumping in with the Sylar, trying to provide some backup, and with the Dream Coiler will force Sylar to spend a bit of time backed up. Yang coming in from the sidelines under the Shadow Blade, but the sentry's down. VP, they have the vision, they burst down the Doom. Karma zip forward, yes, Jules up. He's very low on the mana though. VP in a good position to turn this one around onto VGJ Thunder, as they will claim Karma once. That's the Aegis pop. They've also got their eyes on Fade. No one with the control, but the Avalanche toss will set up for a potential kill. Fade kicks them away. The Grave comes out from Aya. Shouldn't be enough to keep Fade alive though, as no one on solo continues to be down onto him. They do manage to get the Storm to escape after that Aegis, but still 2 heroes down on Thunder. The Aegis gone. Fade has to buy back. VP, they still have a bit of time left with this Elder Dragon form. I say a bit of time, he's got the full time. This is a strong push coming in from VP. Sylar has the ult back up. He's looking to fight. He's making a beeline straight for solo. He's got the army out with the Necro units, but it's immediately cleared away by the Cleave and the Avalanche for no one. They'll throw Sylar up into the air. He's falling very low. Lil slides forward. Ramses with his BKB living on the last bit of life does claim the Rax, and he's actually able to get out the solo Winter's Curse again. The setup on this bit of action on solo and no one. The rest of VGJ Thunder are coming through it. They can find a good angle to open up. They can certainly go for this. Karma's going to be a bit off the mark with the initial hit, but it doesn't look like it matters. They have the Silence and Stone onto the Wyvern. Glimmercake comes through solo. Oh, he gets the time again! The Winter's Curse from solo. He survives. Pops the Conor Brace. He'll surely still fall. Bonus Brace comes through. Is the heal enough to keep him alive? Surely Solo's got to die. He does. He does go down. And now VGJ Thunder, they're looking for more, but Karma, he's out of mana. No one as well, though. Also a little low on the potential to fight. Doom was dropped down onto DK, but Ramsey's still strong. Heads back in. They do find Aya. They've got the Avalanche. They've got the toss. They'll take him out.
Unlikely that he has buyback at this point, and he's ready to just start pressuring in.
There we go, with 2 heroes down on VGJ Thunder. As you say, no way for those two to get back into the fight. How can VGJ Thunder put a stop to this one? Ramsey's moving straight down towards the bottom lane. Yang's alone. Karma's going to have a bit of a go on him, but it's a bit of a bait. Pasha jumps in with the Silence. They've got the control. They've put the Linkers. Has to be Storm up and down and out of the game. 30 seconds, no Storm. No buyback on him either. And this will be more than enough space for VP to claim a second set of racks. If he can get any more with the Bloodstone, the Storm not out for too long. So it looks as well with this Tiny. No one, he's got the AC, the Daedalus, and he's got a bottled DD. DD in this game will need everything to change around. Silence going to jump on his Dream Cold. Silence, jump forward for no one. Glimmercake buying some time from him. In fact, Karma on the sidelines has been able to find the Wyvern. This time there won't be any big ult from solo because he's down for 70. Can VGJ Thunder find anything more out of this? The army comes out from Sylar. The Purge onto no one. Roll forward from Fade. 2-man boulder smash onto Ramses and Lil, but Ramses pops the BKB, turns around with the Dragon Tail stun, takes down Fade. Karma zips forward onto no one. He's a little on the mana though, so he has to back up. Pasha keeping Io at bay, making it very hard for the Dazzle to keep that position for those big sort of saves to happen. But Grave himself head back. Doom was dropped down onto Ramses, but Karma is going to be found out in the tree line. Does manage to get the suicide out.
BKB required, and the march begins. They have the gem as well, just to watch for any sort of sneaky Doom plays. And it looks like VP might be able to clean up the Megas right here.
Yeah, this should be absolutely the Megas. They do have the fortification, but with 2 members down, you should claim this. They'll jump forward, they'll drop the Dream Coil onto Yang. In the melee racks, a couple of swipes from this Tiny. There we have it. Mega creeps are out for VP. VGJ Thunder not going to kick the bucket quite yet. They will hold on and see if they can find. No, they won't hold on. They actually they tap out. They see the Megas. With their lineup, of course, we already talked about the issues in terms of pushing waves back out. They don't really have the means to deal with Mega Creeps. With those out, they'll call the game GG. VP will take game 1 of this series.